Welcome back to Brevard Beat, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Glad to have you all with us today.
Yeah.
We love food here at Brevard Beat, and we especially love pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a lot of questions from you all about,
Yeah.
where to find the best pizza in Brevard County.
Sure.
And today we're going to be talking about one of those beloved styles of pizza, Chicago style,
Wait.
with its, thick crust, cheesy goodness, and toppings galore.
Oh, yeah.
We've got you covered. So whether you're a seasoned deep dish connoisseur or a curious newbie, get ready to dive into the world of Chicago-style pizza right here in Brevard County.
Sounds great.
So joining me today to guide us on this cheesy adventure is a true pizza aficionado.
I try.
You've spent countless hours exploring the nooks and crannies of Brevard's pizza scene. Tell us a little bit about your pizza journey and
Well,
what sparked your passion for this iconic dish.
I've always been a big fan of pizza. And, when I moved to Brevard County, I was really excited to see what the pizza scene was like here. And I've been really impressed with the variety and quality of pizza that we have here.
And I think that's a surprise to a lot of people
Yeah.
who come to Brevard. They don't think about great pizza,
Right.
but we actually have some really, really good pizza.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. And, being a native Chicagoan, I'm always on the lookout for,
Sure.
a really good
A real deal.
deep dish pizza. And
A
I
real deal.
found some really great places here in Brevard that really satisfy that craving.
All right, so we've got 5 pizza places on our radar today. Doghouse Pizza,
Okay.
Manny's Cucina Napoletana,
Mm-hmm.
Papa Vito's Italian Restaurant, Ryan's Pizza and Pub,
Mm-hmm.
and Jenna Pizza Company. So we're going to take a closer look at each one of these places and see what makes their deep dish pizza so special.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, so let's kick things off with Doghouse Pizza in Palm Bay. I hear their deep dish supreme is like the thing to get there.
Yeah.
It's loaded with all sorts of toppings. So tell us,
It's fantastic.
what's on this pizza and what makes it so darn good?
Well, Doghouse, they don't cut any corners,
Yeah.
They really pile on the toppings.
Okay.
I'm talking fresh veggies, like mushrooms and onions and peppers and then you got your meats, pepperoni sausage and all the good stuff, and then they just cover it in cheese,
Yeah.
And then they make their dough fresh every day. It's got a nice crispy crust. It's,
I've always thought that the crust is like the foundation of a good pizza.
it really is.
If you don't have a good crust, it doesn't matter
Doesn't matter.
what you put on top of it.
It really doesn't.
So fresh dough is key.
Absolutely.
All right, so, and I hear that their wings are a really good pairing with this pizza.
The wings are fantastic. They got a smoky kind of sweet sauce, and they really complement the pizza well.
So any tips for our listeners who might be planning a visit to Doghouse?
Yeah, Doghouse is a really popular spot, so especially on the weekends,
Right.
I would suggest getting there early,
Cool.
to beat the rush.
To beat the rush.
Because it can get pretty crowded.
Good tip.
Oh.
All right, so up next we have Manny's Cucina Napoletana in Melbourne.
Okay.
And, when I think of Napoletana pizza, I typically think of thin crust.
Right.
You were telling me that Manny's kind of does their own take on that. So tell us about Manny's and what makes their pizza unique.
Yeah, well, Manny's, they use a high-quality Italian flour, and they use a slow fermentation process, and so that gives the crust a really nice flavor and texture.
Okay.
So their crusts are a little thicker
Than your traditional Napoletana.
than your traditional Napoletana.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, they got a little bit of a chew to them, which kind of reminds me of, a Chicago-style pizza.
Okay.
And, they do offer a chef's special pizza that's not even on the menu.
Oh, really?
And so you never know what you're going to get, but it's always something
I like that.
really good.
I like that element of surprise.
Yeah. It's
To go in there and you just got to trust the chef.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, so moving right along, let's talk about Papa Vito's Italian restaurant in Cape Canaveral.
Okay.
Now, this place is known for their deep dish meat lovers pizza with extra cheese,
Oh, yeah.
which sounds absolutely incredible. So
Uh,
tell us what makes this pizza so special, and how does it stack up against the other deep dish pizzas in Brevard?
Oh, Papa Vito's, they really do it, right?
Right.
I mean, they really don't hold back on the toppings or the cheese. And so it's rich, it's cheesy, it's perfect for sharing
Yeah.
or not,
Yeah, just eat the whole thing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you-
Nobody's judging. And you know what? They actually have this thing on our website about ordering a pizza and taking it to the beach for a picnic.
Oh, really?
You know?
I
So
love that.
picture this. You're sitting on the beach, the sunset's going down, you got a pizza in front of you.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now for the pizza lovers out there
Okay.
who are really seeking that authentic Chicago-style experience, we have Ryan's Pizza and Pub in Cocoa Village.
That's right.
So what sets Ryan's apart from the rest? And
Ryan's is the real deal when it comes to Chicago-style pizza. They, follow the traditional method of layering the ingredients. They put the cheese down first, then they put the toppings, and then they put this, ladle full of this chunky tomato sauce. And
you're saying that the cheese is on the bottom?
always on the bottom, yeah.
Right, okay.
And then the toppings and then the sauce.
Okay.
And they bake it in a deep brown pan. And that gives you that, those nice, tall, crispy edges.
Okay.
And their rooftop patio has a really nice view of the Indian River.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so you can see.
I only ever sat inside
Oh, yeah.
at Ryan's. So
Right. It's a really nice view up there. You can watch the boats go by and,
Oh, wow.
just enjoy the view.
So you get the food and the ambiance.
That's right.
All right. And last but certainly not least, we have Jenna Pizza Company in Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
Now, they offer something a little different.
Yeah,
They're known for their Detroit-style pizza.
that's right.
So tell us, what is Detroit-style pizza and what makes Jenna's version stand out?
Well, Detroit-style pizza, it's got this rectangular shape, okay? And it's known for this thick, airy crust.
Oh.
And what they do is they spread the cheese all the way to the edge of the pan.
Okay.
And so when it bakes, the cheese kind of caramelizes on the edges.
Oh,
And that's called frico.
okay.
It's really good. And Jenna's, they just do a really good job of making this style pizza.
All right.
It's got nice crispy crust. It's really flavorful. And they offer a really great selection of toppings.
Okay, so they do classic toppings
Classic toppings.
on their Detroit style.
Yeah. And they also have a coal-fired oven, which kind of gives the pizza this unique, smoky flavor. So, I mean, they're really doing some cool things over there at Jenna's.
Wow, you've given us so much good information, and I'm getting hungry just
I know, me too.
thinking about all this pizza.
Yeah.
So for our listeners who are ready to go out and experience
Yeah.
the wonderful world of Chicago-style and Detroit-style pizza here in Brevard, any final tips or recommendations?
Yeah. I would say don't be afraid to explore. Maybe start with, like a classic, at Doghouse, and then maybe branch out.
Yeah.
Try the Detroit style at Jenna's. Just see what you like, and you might find your new favorite pizza place right here in Brevard.
Yeah, that's great advice. I love that. And for our listeners out there, be sure to let us know what your favorite pizza places are, or if you discover any hidden gems that we didn't mention today. And for more delicious insights in Brevard County explorations, stay tuned to Brevard Beat. We'll see you next time on Brevard Beat.